So I have another story about giving and charitable things and whatnot. Let me back up just a minute, give you a little idea, just a small idea of where I'm at financially. I've been laid off at my job. I teach at college. I'm working part-time. My wife is working more than full-time as an instructor also. Anyway, we're doing okay. We're doing not so great as we were, but we're doing okay. And we're not liable to be homeless soon. Anyway, that being said, we have a thing that we set up where every week we each get an amount of money. It's about $20 as an allowance that we can cash, that we can spend any way we want to. And I've been using mine to pay off a loan to the family that I got to get my camera, not the one that I'm doing right now, but a better one. Anyway, that being said, I found myself the loan almost paid off now, and it's getting to be almost Christmas or holiday times. And I had it $4 in my pocket, and today I was driving downtown in my little town in Oregon, and I saw a man on the street that just looked like he needed help. You know, he's an African-American man, bearded, kind of just, you know, looked like he was huddled against the cold. And I was sort of going the wrong way, so I did some errands, but I thought, you know what, I got $4 and I will offer to buy him some coffee or do whatever, but, you know, I don't do this very often, and I don't do it often enough. And anyway, I finally got back to him, parked the car, did my last errand, walked past him, and he was still there. And I slowed down, and I was hoping he would ask me for money, and he didn't. And so it sounded like he was talking, so I said, what? You know, like one of those things, you know, trying to initiate a conversation. What? You know? And he says, oh, never mind. I was singing a song, it Don't Ever Rain in Southern California. And I said, but it pours, you know. And he says, yeah, that one. And I said, listen, I was wondering, can I buy you a cup of coffee? And he said, no thanks. I'm cool, man. I've got $1, and I think there's a Mickey D's around here somewhere. I have enough money to buy some coffee. And I said, are you sure? And he says, yeah. And I told him my name. He said his name was James, and we shook, and I just kind of felt awkward. And I said, you know, I have $4. Let me just give you $4, and maybe that'll help buy you something a little bit more than coffee. And James looked at me, and he kind of looked down and looked back up, and he said, no, man, I got $1 for coffee. It's cool. So, I don't know, my first thought is that I really suck at this. I can't even give money away to somebody who's absolutely in need. I mean, you know, as part of our little conversation, I said, I don't want to assume anything. You know, I felt like maybe you were kind of needing some help. And he says, well, I've done better, you know, in my life. And just right now, things just aren't working out, but I think they will. But absolutely would not take my $4 cash. Yeah. My first thought was, like I said, this really sucks. You know, I can't even give money away. I can't even give money to someone who I'm pretty sure is homeless and standing out in the rain and cold, trying to huddle. My second thought is, of course, it's not all about you, J. Mark Red, or my real name. And then on the way back from that, driving along, and I'm thinking, you know, maybe I could put this on Current and just share it with everybody. Not for any real big reason. I mean, I'm not a big charitable giver. I mean, we give to charities, but I rarely give money to people on the street. Point is this, though. There's been, been some posts, and I'm not saying that these are wrong, but there are people that say, you know, I don't ever give people money because they could do whatever they want with it, you know, and buy some drugs or buy booze or whatever. I offer to buy them something to eat, and a lot of times they say, no, thank you, or they just rudely brush me away. Okay, valid point. Maybe I met the one man, the one person in America that doesn't want my coffee and doesn't want the money because he's got $1. So I'm telling you, it's not everybody. There's at least one person out there who was too proud, what my father would have said was, too proud to take money, even though he's obviously in need. So that's my story for today. So I just thought I'd share that with you. Make of it what you will. It's certainly not about me, and it's really not about James either. It's about, I guess, all of us. But anyway, thanks for watching.